The day began just like any other on Earth. The streets of New York buzzed with the usual rush. Coffee shops were filled with the morning crowd, and the world spun in its routine orbit. Little did anyone know that, miles above their heads, the course of human history was about to take a turn that no sci-fi blockbuster could have adequately prepared them for. In the control room of the International Space Observatory, ISO, Dr. Lena Roberts, a leading astrophysicist, stared in disbelief at the signals beaming back from the far reaches of space. The patterns were unmistakable, yet unlike anything ever recorded. They were structured, rhythmic, and mathematically complex, suggesting they were not just random noise, but a deliberate message. "Are you seeing this?" Lena whispered to her colleague, Dr. Marco Nguyen, who was equally engrossed in analyzing the data on his screen. It's structured. This can't be natural," Marco replied, adjusting his glasses as if that would help make sense of the phenomenon. The discovery prompted an emergency meeting at the United Nations, and within hours, the existence of extraterrestrial intelligence was confirmed. The news shattered the Earth's collective understanding of its place in the universe. However, it was the content of the message that turned mere astonishment into an uproar. The message was decoded within a week, thanks to the combined efforts of the world's best cryptographers and linguists. It read, "Greetings, younger kin. Observe and learn." This condescending note did little to calm the growing anxieties among Earth's populations. Protests erupted in cities worldwide, with people demanding answers and actions from their leaders. However, the most profound shock came when the aliens, calling themselves the Valaris, arrived. Their ships, massive structures of gleaming metal and pulsating lights, took position above Earth's major cities, casting large shadows over the landscapes below. But instead of the feared invasion, the Valaris seemed content merely to observe. As the world grappled with this new reality, a delegation of human leaders was invited aboard the flagship of the Valaris fleet. Dr. Roberts was among those chosen to represent humanity. The interior of the Valaris ship was a marvel of technology and aesthetics, blending what seemed like art and science in ways unimaginable to human engineers. The Valaris themselves were tall and humanoid, but with skin that shimmered like the surface of a star and eyes that held the depth of the cosmos. "We have watched you evolve from afar," the Valaris leader, whose title was simply the Harmonizer, began. "We saw you as younglings, barely able to harness the energy of your own planet. Now you reach for the stars. It is both admirable and amusing." Lena felt a mix of awe and indignation. "Amusing?" she echoed, unable to keep her voice from revealing her irritation. "Yes," the Harmonizer replied with a nod. "For you see, you are the children of this galaxy. We have existed for eons beyond your comprehension. We are your elders in the cosmic family, and it is our duty to guide you." The meeting continued with discussions about technology, philosophy, and the potential roles humans could play in the galactic community. Lena listened, absorbed everything, but a question nagged at her. Late into the evening, after formal talks had concluded, Lena approached the Harmonizer. "You call us young, but how much do you really know about us? About our history?" The Harmonizer looked at Lena, a flicker of curiosity in its starry eyes. "We know much, but we are always eager to learn. What do you wish to share, Dr. Roberts?" Lena smiled, a plan forming in her mind. "Let's start with the beginning, the very beginning of the human race. You might find that we are older than you think." As the words left her lips, the gears of a new understanding between humans and the Valaris began to turn. Lena knew that the journey ahead would be fraught with challenges, but for the first time since the aliens arrived, she felt a spark of hope. Perhaps in this vast universe, age was not just about years, but about the wisdom to connect, understand, and respect. And on that front, humanity had much to offer. The chapter ends as Lena prepares to delve into the annals of human history, ready to redefine the galactic perception of Earth's place among the stars. Inside the Valaris flagship, Lena led the Harmonizer to a holographic archive, a spectacle of light and data that shimmered with the colors of a nebula. As they walked through the corridors, she accessed the Earth's digital libraries, pulling up data streams that carried the dense information of human history and prehistory. "Let's explore some myths and legends," Lena suggested, her voice echoing slightly in the vast chamber. "Many of these tales have been dismissed by our own people as mere stories, but they carry the seeds of truths forgotten by time." The harmonizer nodded, its luminous eyes reflecting the data streams as they flowed around them. Lena initiated the sequence, and images of ancient Earth began to materialize in the air. Dinosaurs roaming vast plains, early humans crafting tools by firelight, and civilizations rising and falling. As you can see, our planet has been home to life for hundreds of millions of years. But it's the advent of humans that marks a pivotal point in Earth's story, Lena explained. She pulled up detailed archaeological findings, genetic studies, and anthropological data that traced human origins back further than previously accepted by modern science. "Notice the anomalies here and here?" Lena pointed at gaps in the genetic records and unexplained technological leaps. "These suggest that we've been resetting our civilization's clock long before what you might consider our youth as a species." Intrigued, the harmonizer leaned closer, its form casting a soft glow over the ancient artifacts now being displayed. A Sumerian cuneiform tablet, an intricate Mayan calendar, and remnants of technology from a pre-Ice Age civilization. "These artifacts are remnants of advanced prehistoric cultures," Lena continued. "Some hypothesize that these were periods when humans reached technological heights comparable to some early spacefaring civilizations." The harmonizer was silent for a moment, processing the influx of new information. "This is unexpected. Your records suggest a depth of heritage that we did not anticipate." Lena smiled, sensing an opportunity. "It seems we've been underestimating each other. While you have advanced technology, we have resilience and the ability to rise anew from ashes. Maybe there's more we can learn from each other than we initially thought." The room filled with ancient languages and diagrams of forgotten inventions as Lena guided the harmonizer through the epochs of human endurance and innovation. She showed them the Library of Alexandria in its prime, the sophisticated public baths of Rome, and the sprawling University of Nalanda. As the presentation drew to a close, the Valaris leader appeared contemplative. "Your species has indeed demonstrated a profound capacity to rebuild and renew itself. This resilience is a form of wisdom we have seldom seen in younger races." Encouraged by the harmonizer's acknowledgement, Lena took a breath before delving into the implications of their shared knowledge. "Perhaps, then, this meeting is not just about learning from you, but about exchanging ideas on equal footing." The harmonizer extended a hand, its surface flickering with light, resembling the stars from which it came. "An exchange, then. Let us begin anew with open minds and no presumptions." Lena reached out, touching the alien hand. Data streams around them pulsed brighter, symbolizing not just the sharing of knowledge, but the forging of a new relationship between Earth and the Valaris, one based on mutual respect and a shared quest for understanding. As the newfound understanding settled between the Valaris and humans, Lena proposed a symposium aboard the flagship, inviting scholars, scientists, and philosophers from both races. The conference room was transformed into an amphitheater of knowledge, where the physical and metaphysical merged in the pursuit of deeper cosmic insights. In this charged atmosphere, the first session opened with a discourse on the nature of time and space, led by Dr. Amari, a theoretical physicist from Earth, and scholar Teshar from Valaris. They delved into complex equations and theories, drawing parallels between human quantum mechanics and Valerian temporal dynamics. "Notice how both our civilizations have approached the curvature of space-time," Dr. Amari pointed out, indicating the overlapping concepts on the holographic displays. "Your insights into temporal folds complement our theories of quantum entanglement." Scholar Teshar, displaying a holographic model of a Valerian starship navigating through warp fields, responded, "Indeed, your understanding of quantum states could enhance our navigation systems, allowing for more precise and safer travel through wormholes." The discussions then shifted to the biological. where human geneticists and Valerian life engineers exchanged knowledge on DNA manipulation and bioengineering. Dr. Niles presented the Human Genome Project's outcomes alongside the Valerian equivalent, which involved a sophisticated form of life creation known as essence crafting. Your techniques of integrating biotic and abiotic elements could revolutionize our medical sciences, remarked Dr. Niles, fascinated by the Valerian methods of healing. Life engineer Gaval demonstrated a device that used nanotechnology to repair cellular damage, a technology that was still in its infancy on Earth. We see potential in your stem cell research as well. It holds the key to organic regeneration, something we have long overlooked in favor of synthetic solutions. As the symposium progressed, historians from both sides narrated their civilizations' histories. The Valaris had documented galactic events spanning millions of years, while human historians recounted the resilience of Earth's civilizations through wars, natural disasters, and rebirths. Professor Lamo, an expert in ancient human cultures, exchanged views with historian Morel on the cyclical nature of societies. Your records of galactic empires show patterns similar to what we've seen on Earth, she noted, pointing to the rise and fall of dynasties and empires. It's a universal rhythm, a dance of creation and dissolution. The climax of the symposium was a session on philosophy and ethics, where human philosophers debated with Valerian thinkers about the morality of intervention in the evolution of less advanced planets. This was a contentious issue, as Valerian policy advocated for non-interference, while humans had a history of both intervention and exploitation. Philosopher Da'an from Valeris argued, to interfere is to deny a species its natural evolution. However, Earth's representative, philosopher Jones, countered, yet intervention has sometimes prevented catastrophes. How do we balance these ethics in a universe where one action can affect a billion lives? The debate was intense, leaving the participants with more questions than answers, but it fostered a deep respect for the complexities each civilization faced. As the symposium concluded, Lena and the harmonizer met once more, reflecting on the profound exchanges. We've started something significant here, Lena mused. A dialogue that spans not just worlds but perspectives. The harmonizer agreed, its voice resonant with the wisdom of the stars. Indeed, the symposium has laid the groundwork for a federation where knowledge flows as freely as the light from your sun. In the spirit of this newfound alliance, they planned for the next symposium, envisioning a future where such meetings would become cornerstones of a united and explorative interstellar society. As the planning for the next symposium got underway, the Earth-Valaris collaboration saw a surge in joint ventures across various domains of science and technology. The establishment of an interstellar research facility was one of the first major projects, designed to be a beacon of cooperation and learning located at the edge of the solar system. This facility, named the Celestial Nexus, became a hub for innovators and thinkers from both species. Lena, appointed as one of the co-directors, worked closely with her Valaris counterpart, Engineer Sethel, to oversee the construction and operational frameworks of the Nexus. The facility was equipped with laboratories that defied traditional design, incorporating elements from Valerian architecture that allowed for modular and scalable research environments. One of the groundbreaking projects initiated at the Nexus was the development of a hybrid propulsion system that combined human rocketry expertise with Valerian energy manipulation techniques. The system promised to revolutionize space travel, offering faster, more energy-efficient journeys beyond the known galaxy. Meanwhile, cultural exchanges flourished. Earth's artists, musicians, and writers were invited to the Valaris homeworld, where they shared their crafts and absorbed alien perspectives, which deeply influenced their works. The Valaris, in turn, brought their art of light manipulation to Earth, holding exhibitions that displayed their ability to create complex visual narratives with light and shadow, a form not previously seen on Earth. These cultural exchanges not only deepened mutual understanding but also dispelled long-held prejudices and fears among the populations of both worlds. As these barriers dissolved, a more profound integration of societies began to take shape. Schools on Earth started to include Valerian philosophies and cosmic sciences in their curricula, while Valerian institutions introduced human history and art into their educational systems. The political landscape also transformed. The United Nations expanded to include Valerian representatives, evolving into the United Planetary Alliance, UPA. This new body was tasked with overseeing the integration of Earth into the galactic community and handling diplomatic relations with other alien races. The UPA became a model for other worlds, demonstrating how diverse civilizations could collaborate on governance and community building. In one of the key sessions of the UPA, Lena and the Harmonizer discussed protocols for first contact with other alien species. Drawing on Earth's experience with the Valaris, they outlined strategies that emphasized openness, respect, and a readiness to share knowledge without imposing one's own values. As Earth's technology and understanding of the universe expanded, so did its exploratory missions. Human and Valerian crews embarked on joint missions to uncharted territories, armed with the new hybrid propulsion systems. These missions aimed not only to map unknown parts of the galaxy, but also to implement the first contact protocols they had developed. During one such mission, the crew encountered a drifting spacecraft of unknown origin. The ship appeared abandoned, but scans revealed it was still operational. Using the protocols they had devised, the team cautiously approached the vessel, broadcasting universal greetings in various mathematical and linguistic formats. The response, when it came, was unlike anything they had expected, symbols that matched none in the combined databases of Earth or Valaris, but hinted at a civilization even more ancient and possibly more advanced than the Valaris. As they decoded the message, the implications were clear. The galaxy was not just a place of stars and planets, but of stories, each waiting to be told, each civilization a thread in the grand tapestry of cosmic existence. With Earth now a full participant in the galaxy's narratives, humans looked to the stars with new eyes, ready to learn, share, and grow in the endless expanse of space. The message from the mysterious spacecraft propelled Lena and the team into an intricate dance of decryption and diplomacy. The symbols, once thought indecipherable, slowly began to yield their secrets under the combined efforts of Earth's top cryptographers and Valerian symbolists. Each decoded piece hinted at a civilization not only ancient, but steeped in a history that spanned the voids between stars, one that might predate even the oldest Valerian records. With the symposium drawing near, this revelation became a focal point of discussion. Scholars from both Earth and Valaris, along with invited experts from allied planets, gathered at the celestial nexus to delve deeper into the implications of this discovery. In the grand hall, screens displayed the looping symbols, now partially translated. They told of the Sendruki, a race that claimed to have witnessed the birth of galaxies and nurtured the first sparks of life in the universe. The gravity of such a claim brought a hushed awe to the assembly, sparking debates and theories about the role of such a civilization in cosmic evolution. Engineer Sthel, ever the pragmatist, steered the discussions towards technological implications. If the Sendruki have indeed been custodians of early cosmic processes, their technology could offer insights into energy harnessing and matter manipulation far beyond our current capabilities, he proposed, his voice echoing through the nexus of conversations. Meanwhile, an unexpected development came from the diplomatic corps. An envoy from the Sendruki arrived, their ship a silhouette against the stars, its design unlike any other. A seamless orb that reflected the cosmos as if mirroring the universe itself. The envoy, named Sereth, was a being of light and shadow, their presence both unsettling and mesmerizing. Sereth spoke not in sounds but in thoughts, a telepathic communication that resonated directly with the minds of the symposium's attendees. "We have observed your civilizations, your struggles, and your triumphs. The time has come to bridge our worlds," they conveyed, their message clear and resonant in the minds of all present. As discussions ensued, Lena took the initiative to link the Sendruki's ancient wisdom with the current scientific paradigms. Workshops and breakout sessions filled with intense dialogues on integrating Sendruki technology with human and Valerian systems, focusing particularly on environmental restoration and energy efficiency, areas where Earth desperately needed breakthroughs. Amidst these technical exchanges, philosophical debates flourished. The presence of the Sendruki challenged many philosophical foundations, their concepts of morality and existence, woven through their communications, suggested a view of the universe as an interconnected organism, where every action reverberated across light years and eons. Philosopher Jones, inspired by Sereth's perspectives, led a session on the ethics of longevity and cosmic stewardship. If we are to take a place among ancient races like the Sendruki, we must reconsider our impact not just on our planet or our solar system, but on the broader cosmos, he urged, prompting nods and murmurs of agreement from a diverse audience. The symposium culminated in a joint declaration, the Nexus Accord, a commitment by all participating civilizations to foster cosmic stewardship and open channels of communication and collaboration across the galaxy. This accord was not merely a document, but a pledge to honor the interconnectivity of life and the shared destiny of all sentient beings. As the participants dispersed, the impact of their resolutions began to ripple outwards. New joint missions were planned, involving not only humans and Valaris, but also the Sendruki and other galactic entities. These missions were designed not as mere exploratory ventures, but as collaborative efforts to heal wounded planets, stabilize dying stars, and cultivate life in barren systems. Through these endeavors, Earth affirmed its role not merely as a beneficiary of galactic wisdom, but as a contributor to the cosmic legacy, weaving its thread into the vast and vibrant tapestry of the universe. As Lena watched a spacecraft destined for a rejuvenation project in a neighboring star system, she felt a profound connection to the endless dance of cosmic forces, now more accessible and more intertwined with humanity's own destiny. In the years following the Nexus Accord, the galaxy witnessed a transformation unlike any in its storied history. Earth, once seen as a nascent member of the cosmic community, had evolved into a pivotal nexus for galactic diplomacy and innovation. The celestial nexus thrived as a beacon of cooperation, attracting beings from across the stars, eager to share knowledge and foster partnerships. As Lena walked through the corridors of the celestial nexus, she marveled at the vibrant tapestry of life around her. The halls buzzed with representatives from diverse worlds, each contributing unique insights and technologies. The once stark lines between alien and human, us and them, had blurred into a collective endeavor to advance and protect the shared heritage of the cosmos. On this particular day, the Celestial Nexus hosted a historic assembly aimed at formalizing the Galactic Green Charter, an initiative spearheaded by Earth and the Sendruki, focusing on ecological sustainability and the restoration of devastated ecosystems across multiple planets. Lena, now a seasoned diplomat and scientist, opened the session with a review of the projects that had flourished under the Nexus Accord. From the terraforming of Mars to the rejuvenation of the Othari Nebula, our joint efforts have not only averted disasters, but have nurtured life in once barren realms, she addressed the assembly. Her words were met with a murmur of approval, her leadership universally respected. As the discussions progressed, a new proposal was put forth by the Sendruki, Project Starlight Path, a visionary plan to create bioluminescent spaceways that would guide young civilizations towards safe harbors in the galaxy, preventing them from stumbling into dangerous expanses. These pathways, lit by genetically engineered stars, will serve as beacons of hope and guidance, Sereth explained, their voice a soothing presence in the minds of the attendees. The project was ambitious, blending advanced genetics, astrophysics, and artistry. But it was exactly the sort of bold innovation that had come to define the new era of galactic collaboration. It promised not only to safeguard emerging civilizations, but also to beautify the cosmic landscape, turning functional pathways into works of celestial art. As the assembly voted unanimously to launch Project Starlight Path, Lena felt a profound sense of accomplishment and wonder. The project was a testament to the power of unity and vision, a symbol of what the galaxy could achieve when its inhabitants worked together. In the celebration that followed, Lena found herself on the observation deck of the Celestial Nexus, gazing out at the vast universe. The stars seemed to twinkle brighter, each one a story, a life, a part of the grand cosmic dance. She thought of Earth, her home, now a mentor and guardian in the galactic community. Its legacy no longer confined to the blue-green beauty of its own atmosphere, but stretched out across the stars. The evening drew to a close with a message from Earth's leaders, broadcasted across the galaxy, inviting all civilizations to join in the next phase of the Galactic Symposium, to be held on Earth itself. The message was a call to continue the dialogue, to expand the boundaries of knowledge and cooperation. As Lena listened, she realized that the legacy of humanity was no longer just about survival or dominance, but about fostering life, wisdom, and beauty throughout the galaxy. Earth had not only risen to meet the stars, but had become a star itself, shining brightly in the vast interconnected universe. As she turned from the window, the stars reflected in her eyes, Lena felt ready for whatever challenges and wonders the future might bring. She knew that humanity, in partnership with its galactic neighbors, was ready to write the next chapter of the universal saga, one of hope, unity, and endless possibility.